If you are obese, please don't ever let a doctor or a healthcare provider tell you that you need to lose weight before they investigate further a symptom that you're having. If they want to delay getting a lab or getting imaging or having you see a specialist, if they want to delay that because they say you need to lose weight first, you need to push back on that person, or you need to find someone else, because your health problems are not just blamed on your obesity or the amount of fat tissue that you have. You are allowed to have other health problems as well, and you deserve the respect and dignity of investigating those other symptoms as well.
One view may be, if you want your doctor to take you seriously, you should also take your health seriously.
I had a doctor write a letter a few months ago saying I was too fat and that why my feet was so swollen turns out it was dang high blood pressure meds.
Today, we're delving into a topic that many of fat acceptance activists preach: why most diets fail in the long run and, more importantly, how we can break free from this cycle and achieve lasting health.
What do people not comprehend? I do not want to lose weight. I spent 15 years of my life dieting on and off, and I was fucking miserable. Oh no, I'm not going to harm myself again by going on a diet. No.
Not wanting to lose weight and not wanting to go on a diet are completely different things.
Plus, eating is life. I am miserable eating salads.
The
restrictive nature of many diets makes it challenging to sustain over the long term, leading to frustration and, ultimately, regaining lost weight.
You seriously can't be happy though, mate. Sorry, didn't get the rest of your comments. Why can't you be happy? Why can't you be happy and be big? Right? You can be, all sorts of things and still be happy. Your size and your image shouldn't define you as a person. It shouldn't tell you how to be or how to feel. You as a person should know how you feel. And I feel very happy right now. Do you know why? Because I'm succeeding at things, My son's having a great life. We've got a lovely house, we've got a lovely car, we've got money coming in, we're surviving, we're living, we're having fun. I've just come off of a BBC Three show. Like, my ultimate dream was to be an actor, and I'm still continuing to get acting jobs come through.
But what about overall well-being?
I'm going to Budapest soon to play a character in a new Netflix film as well. I'm going there 5 times, actually. It's a bit of a long one, but anyway, it's going to be an amazing experience, and it's an amazing opportunity for me to really get even further into where I want to be. I've had the opportunity to work with some of the most talented people in the comedy industry and TV industry in the UK. I've had the opportunity to be part of a successful TV show and achieve my dream of being on a BBC Three comedy. Because initially it was, I wanted to do something like Gavin and Stacey, James Corden vibe. That's what I was aiming for. That was my initial dream. So I feel like people assuming that I'm big and I'm unhappy because I'm big is incorrect.
What follows is not a fat acceptance thing.
I'm losing weight because I'm on a journey to have better health for future, because obviously everyone knows that you don't see fat people in, an old people's home. Like, it's just common sense. I'm not a fool. I'm not an idiot. I'm fully aware of that, and that's why I'm going to stop that from happening. I'm going to stop myself from putting myself at risk as I get older. I'm 29 years old, still fairly healthy. I've got no health conditions, no problems. So the point is that I'm on a journey to better myself. I'm succeeding at all the things that I want to achieve, and I've got everything that I want in life. At this current moment in time, I'm happy because I have everything that I want and what I've wanted in life. So that's what makes you happy, succeeding and achieving and having a good family and good support.
And a burger.
Big targets, and you achieve these big things that you've always wanted to do. That is what gives you happiness, and the money too. Ultimately what I'm saying to you is that don't look at someone and just think that they're unhappy because they're overweight or they're disabled or they look different from everyone else, because you'd be more surprised to know that actually those people are probably more happy than what you are. Someone who's the perfect example of an attractive, good-looking human being can sometimes be more depressed and feel a lot worse inside than someone like myself who's overweight but still happy. You can never judge a book by its cover is what I'm getting at. So don't judge a book by its cover, and remember, these are the true words. I am happy, okay? And it's not a facade. I'm not acting. I'm not putting on a show. I'm genuinely happy in myself and my family, and I just want to improve my health long term.
If you were happy, you wouldn't spend your life trolling trolls.
Wait, he's on a weight loss journey. He's happy because he had a bucket of KFC waiting for him after the video.
Bit of sweat under your chins there.
But if you're so happy with yourself, why are you on a weight loss journey?
Diets often rely on drastic changes that are hard to maintain. Rapid weight loss might occur initially, but the sustainability of these changes is often overlooked. Many diets create a short-term fix rather than a sustainable lifestyle change.
How will that fix it? Because guess what? I feel sexy at the size that I am now. Hello? My bills wouldn't be paying otherwise. But we live in a fat-phobic society. And I know not every fat person feels this way. That's why I've created my whole page, to help other fat people like themselves and not hate themselves because our fat-phobic society tells them to. So I don't know what you're talking about, because also, guess what? When I was thinner, when I was smaller, and when people can assume or qualify it as me not being fat, guess what? Hated myself even more. Did not feel sexy. And guess what? I felt sexy when I accepted myself for who I am. And I did that at my biggest weight. So no, losing weight will not fix it. People lose weight all the time and are still fucked up in their head because the issues that they have to deal with, they didn't solve them up here. They just expected them to follow through with their body changes, and that's not how it works. If you don't fix this, nothing you do with your body will matter.
But the saying goes, a healthy mind in a healthy body.
The idea that thin equals healthy is such bullshit.
Mindset plays a crucial role. Viewing healthy eating as a punishment or a temporary measure can set us up for failure. It's about shifting our perspective from a short-term goal to a lifelong commitment to our well-being.
Content warning for dieting, weight loss, and eating disorders in this video. So to answer this question, there is kind of a short answer and a long answer. The short answer is no. What we know about lipedema is that any sort of just like setting out to lose weight, setting out to lose fat does not impact the lipedema tissue. That is to say that diet and exercise alone will maybe help you lose the regular fat tissue on your body, but the lipedema tissue and the subsequent pain, mobility issues, etc., are not impacted by regular weight loss. That being said, if the disorder goes untreated, you will continue to gain weight through both the disordered fat tissue and fluid retention.
Obesity and lymphedema are very much interlinked. If you are overweight, losing some weight will be beneficial for preventing and reducing all forms of lymphedema.
Because once you get to stage 4, that is lipolymphedema, which is the lipedema fat, disordered fat tissue, plus lymphedema, which is the pooling up of lymph fluid in the body. And lymphedema can, if left untreated, impact really the entire body, meaning that you gain even more additional weight. In my case, my flare-up began about 2.5 years ago, and in that time I gained over 150 pounds. And in that time I was eating a very normal amount of food and exercising quite a bit.
A normal diet couldn't get you here in the first place.
Which is why people say that lipedema is diet and exercise resistant. And it's also why people with lipedema are very, very prone to eating disorders, because we go a lifetime of eating normally and continually gaining weight. And because we continually gain weight, a lot of times we're like, oh, I must be overeating, so I'm going to eat less. And then when you still don't lose weight, then you eat less. You still don't lose weight, eat less. That is how eating disorders develop. All that being said, with proper treatment, weight loss will occur. because with proper treatment, that excess fluid will get processed out of the body, and some of the lipedema tissue will also get broken down through targeted massage and can actually get reabsorbed into the body. And then of course, if you get the lipedema tissue surgically removed, that would also result in a weight loss. And what we know from anecdotal evidence is that if people have lipedema and they do either get weight loss surgery or they undergo some sort of fat loss situation, typically their pain may even worsen, at least from what I've heard. And the parts of the body that are impacted most by the lipedema will remain the size that they were prior to the weight loss. But most people who do attempt intentional weight loss with lipedema, whether they know they have it or don't, have a very difficult time with it. It is, I'm not going to say impossible, but it is just very, very difficult. And again, doesn't necessarily improve any of the symptoms being experienced.
Necessarily.
That being said, with proper treatment, as I said before, weight loss will occur. I got diagnosed at the end of May this year, probably around May 20th. At that point, I began treatment, and between then and today, I have lost over 100 pounds. But my clothes fit mostly the same. You wouldn't really know that I lost over 100 pounds because, one, it was not something that I intended to do. It's just how my body responded to the treatment, which makes a lot of sense because, as I said before, during the flare-up, I gained over the course of 2.5 years 150 pounds. So then with treatment, that weight, which was primarily fluid, was now and is now being processed out of my system. In the month of July, in my calves alone, 11 liters of fluid were processed out of my body. We know that because we took measurements at the beginning of July and we took measurements at the end of July, and there's a computer program that my lymphatic therapist used to calculate how many liters of fluid were moving out of my calves, and it was 11 liters. So really the too long didn't read is no, but weight loss can be a sign that treatment is working.
How do you get lipedema? There are some interesting studies about low-carb, healthy keto diet having a positive impact on breaking down and losing lipofat. Worth looking into.
So, how do we break free from the diet cycle? It's about embracing a holistic lifestyle change. Instead of drastic, unsustainable measures, focus on small, gradual changes that you can maintain over time. Remember, it's not about perfection, it's about consistency. Small, sustainable changes lead to a healthier lifestyle that you can maintain for the long haul. In conclusion, let's ditch the diet mentality and embrace lasting health. It's not about a quick fix, it's about creating a life where well-being is a priority. Your health journey is uniquely yours, and every positive choice is a step towards a healthier, happier you.